Hello Pisces, my name is Keith Haswell and I'm a professional astrologer with 30,000 clients worldwide. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this particular video, Pisces, on your cycles and events and conditions for May and June 2015. Now what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to lay it all out on a timeline for you on a week-by-week basis and tell you what sort of events and conditions are coming up. Before I do, I just want to point out that what I'm going to be focusing on is the tests and the joy, the tests and tribulations and obstacles and obstructions that you set for yourself, that all of us set for ourselves, Pisces, in order to develop qualities, principles and values and strength and talents within ourselves. We set up hurdles for ourselves, and these are set up by Mars and Saturn. See, we're all in a giant spiritual classroom, Pisces, and you are primarily a spiritual being. You are not a human being in search of the spiritual. You are a spiritual being expressing your consciousness at the level of the human. And there's many levels beyond that that are above and beyond the human level of consciousness. The human level, Pisces, is only the first level of self-consciousness. Now, in order to grow and reach and stretch and become more of who we really are, we all set up hurdles and obstructions and obstacles that we have to overcome in order to draw forth our powers, strengths and our talents. And so what I'm going to do is to tell you what is going on there as far as that's concerned in this 2-month period of May and June 2015. And also I'm going to look at the joy. The joy comes from the Sun, Venus and Jupiter. The hurdles and obstacles come from Mars and Saturn. So just sit back and relax now, Pisces, and enjoy the journey here with me, eh? Now on the 1st of May you've got the Mars is in the 3rd house of your horoscope, which brings a lot of mental tension. It introduces a lot of extra energy into dealings with relatives and neighbours, so there can be conflicts and arguments and tensions there with those that are close to you, like relatives and neighbours. You can drive too fast, there's potential for accidents on the road, so just try and relax a lot more. And then the first change that we have is on the 12th of May, Mars moves into the 4th house of your horoscope. So it's in the 3rd house of your horoscope from the 1st of May through until the 12th of May. And when Mars moves into the 4th house of your horoscope, Pisces, it means that it's introducing a lot of extra energy there into the domestic environment, the home, the family, the domestic side of life, and dealings with parents. And so therefore there can be a lot of stress and tension focusing through these particular areas of your life. So just be careful of accidents around the home, be careful of arguments and conflicts with those who cohabitate with you in the home, Pisces. And then the last one that we come to with Mars is on the 25th of June, Mars moves into the 5th house of your horoscope. With Mars in the 5th house of your horoscope, Pisces, there's a lot of extra energy introduced into the social side of your life and into the sexual side of your life. Your sex drive will be stimulated, and you can be impulsive when you've got these sort of energies around for 2 or 3 weeks. You can be impulsive in jumping into hasty relationships based on physical attraction. There can be conflicts and tensions on the social side of life with Mars in the 5th house of your horoscope during this 3-week period. And also there's going to be potential for tensions and sickness and accidents involving children, okay? Now I'm going to look at the movements of Saturn for you during this 2-month period. Saturn is sitting in the 10th house of your horoscope, Pisces, during this whole period of May and June, and therefore with Saturn in the 10th house of your horoscope you're going to have a lot of limitations and frustrations there to do with the career and business and dealings with parents. So there can be sickness of a parent, there can be problems and frustrations in dealing with superiors in the job, and also to do with business there can be frustrations there. You see, Saturn is the embodiment of the law of economy, Pisces, and it's trying to say to you that in order to be able to get everything going smoothly, you've got to be very practical and down to earth and organise your time, energy and money to do with business and career wisely and in accordance with the law of economy, okay? So that's what it's all about there. Now to look at the joy for you. The joy comes from the movements of the Sun, Venus and Jupiter through the houses of your horoscope in this 2-month period. And the 1st of May, Pisces, we start off with the Sun in the 3rd house of your horoscope. With the Sun in the 3rd house of your horoscope starting the month off, there's going to be a focus of your personality upon your mind and the development of your mind. Social activities with relatives and neighbours can come to the fore. And Venus is in the 4th house of your horoscope to start the month off with. And with Venus in the 4th house of your horoscope, there's a lot more social activities around the home and with the family. Those who cohabitate with you in the home will be much more loving and outgoing in their affections and so forth, Pisces. And it's a very good time for you for entertaining around the home and also social involvements with parents if they play a prominent part in your life. Now then we look at the first movement of either of these two, the Sun and Venus. And it's Venus changes signs, changes houses in other words, in the 8th of May. Now on the 8th of May, Venus moves into the 5th house of your horoscope. Now if you're in the market for a romance or a love affair or a relationship, then that's a very good time for you for the next 2 or 3 weeks to expect that relationships will go well, new relationships can be formed, and it's a very good time for you for the commencement and starting of new attachments and new social activities. Happiness through children, plenty of love there to give to children and love coming from the children to yourself. And you'll just want to be getting out and about and socialising and mixing with people out there in the general public as well, in restaurants and public parades and things like that with Venus in the 5th house of your horoscope, okay? Now then the next move that we have is on the 22nd of May. The Sun moves into the 4th house of your horoscope, Pisces, and from that time onwards for a month, 30 days, with the Sun in the 4th house of your horoscope, there's a whole focus of your personality upon the family and the domestic side of life, and there's a whole focus of your personality upon dealings with those who cohabitate with you in the home. A lot more social activities, a lot more of a sunny disposition around the home environment during that particular time, okay, for 30 days. And then Venus moves into the 6th house of your horoscope on the 6th of June. On the 6th of June it moves into the 6th house. How about that for a coincidence, Pisces? Venus in the 6th house of your horoscope for 2 or 3 weeks is a very good time for you for changing jobs, socialising with people that you work with. You'll have much more affection to express towards people that you work with and them to you. And it's a very good time for job interviews, changes and things like that. But you'll find that the work environment will be much more loving and sociable during that sort of period, during that 2 or 3 weeks. Now the last one we come to is on the 22nd of June. The Sun moves into the 5th house of your horoscope and remains there for 30 days. The whole of your personality focus, Pisces, during this time is upon children, the social side of life, romance, love, restaurants, places of amusement, getting out and having fun. That'll be the order of the day for 30 days with the Sun in the 5th house of your horoscope, okay? Now I want to look at the movements of Jupiter for you, Pisces. Jupiter is in the 6th house of your horoscope during this entire 2-month period. And with Jupiter in the 6th house of your horoscope, it's good for health and dietary matters. It's good for job and employment matters. So it's a good time to get out and have interviews if you want to make a change in your job. It's a favourable time socially with people that you work with. There can be travel involved with the job. And it's a very favourable time through domestic pets. But you'll find that everything's going to go smoothly for you during this 2-month period connected with the job, health, dietary matters and employment, okay? Now Jupiter moves very fast during this time, between 13 degrees Leo and 21 degrees Leo. And if you've got any planets in between that era, that period, 13 degrees Leo to 21 degrees Leo, it means that Jupiter is going to form a conjunction with any planets that are in those degrees. And you want to know about that, because a Jupiterian conjunction is a very favourable, opportune time to take advantage of certain things in your horoscope. And I'll be able to clarify that for you if you wish through my horoscope number 2 or horoscope number 3. Now before I do leave this here as this particular point for you, Pisces, I just want to draw your attention to a new video that I've done in the last 2.5 weeks. It's called The Meaning of Your Dreams. And this video has had more people on a percentage basis have ticked the like box than any of my other videos and personal growth videos that I've ever produced. It's absolutely incredible, The Meaning of Your Dreams. And so I suggest that you navigate your way to my website. My website address is always in the description of my videos. And you can go down to the YouTube video page in my website. And you can then look for that video that's there down the bottom, The Meaning of Your Dreams. And click on that link there and that'll see you seeing that video straight away. And you'll see why so many people have ticked the like box with that particular one. Now it won't get as many viewings as what my horoscope videos do. Some of my horoscope videos have had over 10,000 viewings, and my collective videos have had more than 1/3 viewings overall. And so you've probably seen one of my other videos there. And this one, though, in particular, is a personal growth video for those who are on the crest of the wave of evolution. And you, Pisces, are a very psychic person, very sensitive, easily affected by the moods of those around you. And the problem is with you, Pisces, is that you don't think that you're good enough. You have problems with your own self-image and your own level of self-esteem. Watch this particular video. It will help you to understand what's going on in your dreams. And God, Goddess, all that is, Pisces, love you, and they know your name. And you are in a giant spiritual classroom, and you are facing tests all the time in life. So go to my website. There's also 12 CDs there that you can download free of charge from the free CD page of my website. And you can learn more about the nature of reality and your place in that reality. So it's nice to have this opportunity to be able to talk with you. And I look forward to working further with you should you decide to order a personal horoscope from me. Thank you.